Ladies and gentlemen, National Press and Media Council of Canada, tonight is a very special evening and we are so delighted that you're here. Now, while this evening is a very special evening, and I had said earlier, I am delighted that so many of you could join us. Because, as you know, when people join us, we are stronger. And we are stronger, and then if we are stronger, we can fight, or we can move around and talk to Mr. I don't want to mention his name, but the person in the United States of America. And when he is around, and he is going to be very surprised when when the members of the provincial parliament and the federal government is now going to say, yes, we have a plan. We are Canadians. And what does that mean to be Canadian? To be Canadian simply means that we believe in the values of not prejudice and discrimination. Those are rejected. But our values are of love, of kindness.
The only thing I'm going to say is thank you very much to all of you. This cold night, you came with us. We are going to, I hope, we are going to enjoy. We have a beautiful music, we have wine. For the members of the National Ethnic Press, please, if you consume more than 2 bottles of wine or 2 drinks, approach me. I will make sure that you don't drive tonight. We will send you by taxi or Uber home. If you drive, please just stay in one, no more. Thank you very, very much, all of you, for coming.
Thomas, thank you very much. I'm not going to add anything to that. You've got an illustrious group of people who want to say hello to all of the voters, the electors, and to recognize all the good work that you and the executive on your behalf have been able to put together. And Tony Ruprecht is going to do what he always does, is make this thing go smooth.
Tonight is not to be to talk about voters, it's to talk about you and the community press, the community media, who tell the stories of your community and tell them so well. You play a critical role in making sure that we have good information,
MVP for Guelph, leader of the Ontario Green Party. Just want to say, one of the things that I love about living in Canada, where else in the world would you see so many diverse media here representing people from all over the world, and we're here to be a part of the community and be a part of telling the stories of the community. So thank you for the great work that you do.
You provide that community connection, and you do it in the language in which folks understand best. You share joy, you share good news, you share bad news, and you tell it with fairness, you tell it with integrity, and you do it every single day. And just to be able to be here with all of you today, I'd like to thank Thomas, I'd like to thank everybody in the National Media Ethnic Press Council, and I wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and
hello everyone, I am Mary Margaret McVan, Triple M, I go by from beautiful beaches East York. Welcome to my riding. How lucky am I to have this amazing Hungarian space in our area. It's terrific. And you know, in Toronto, we pride ourselves, over 51% of Torontonians are born outside the country. We always say diversity is our strength, and that shows tonight. And I'm Irish, so of course I love to weave a good yarn. I love a story, and I am so honored and thrilled that you continue to fight the good fight and spread those stories and share them.
I'm a newly elected member for Etobicoke Lakeshore. I was just elected in February, so it's wonderful to be here tonight and get to know this organization, which has been here in existence for 55 years. And it was wonderful to talk to the president early about the history. And I do want to call out the person I was talking to who does the Finland media.
Today I have the honor of representing Don Valley East. We're on Sunrise Avenue. If you cross the street, you're in my riding of Don Valley East. Mr. Thomas, and say thank you for all of the incredible work that every single one of you does.
Canadian Heritage to show their own support. Thank you very, very much. And also I want to thank all the people who are here tonight to honor our event. We will remember that. Thank you.
Well, Tony, thank you, and I just want to say that how pleased I am to be here. I've been coming to this party literally for decades in different emanations, and I remember when it was in Thorncliffe Park. It's so good to see so many of the people here again tonight, and it's been said in different ways already tonight how important our diverse media is to us staying in touch with each other in the city. There have been signs of strain in the city in a number of different areas, and I think it is so important that people can communicate with each other. You know, they say about music that music is a universal language, and that's true. But if you want to look at ways in which we can each communicate in different ways, sometimes in different languages, the media represented in this room is also equally important to us, making sure we stay in touch with each other and build a great city together. And so I just want to say to everybody involved in this dinner, I've been for a couple of years, but I'm pleased to be here this year again. Thank you for continuing to meet at this time of year when it's important we talk about being together, and thank you for what you're doing to keep a great city great and to continue to build a great city. We've got lots of work to do to keep it that way, but I'm sure we will, and I really appreciate all the work that has been done over such a long period of time. So thank you very much, and Tony, back to you.
Hi everyone, this is Josh Matlow, and I'm just delighted to be here with you. Since the 1950s, right here into 2025, almost 2026, you have brought hundreds of communities together. You have built bridges, you help us communicate with each other in so many different languages in this remarkably vibrant and diverse city. And most importantly, you educate people about the issues and the decisions that matter to their lives. So on behalf of our community all together, I wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and my very best to you and your families. Thank you.
Josh, well, thanks very much, and good evening, everyone. My name is Brad Bradford. I am the City Councillor here in beautiful Beaches, East York, and it is so great to welcome you back to the riding again for another year. This is one of my favorite events to get to go out to in the holiday season because it's an opportunity to celebrate all the great work that you do 365 days a year. And as my colleagues have pointed out, you know, in the most diverse city in the world, it is so important to have a strong ethnic press, connecting people with their communities back home, telling the stories of adversity, but also challenges and hopes, aspirations for a life here in Toronto, and setting an example for future generations. So it's great to work with you, not just tonight, but all the work we do at City Hall. I love that Thomas and Maria have an office right there at City Hall. We get to see you all the time, and I'm always going to be here for you, the ethnic press, the diverse communities across Toronto. So enjoy the holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and let's have a prosperous, joyous 2026 together. Thanks so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Parthy Kandavelt, City Councillor next door in Scarborough Southwest, and I want to take this opportunity to thank Saris, Maria, Tony, the whole team for bringing us all together. It's a really wonderful ecosystem of course, important media, politicians, our staffers, the, government relations folks. I see polling folks here, sponsors, business people. It's always nice to take a step back and look at the ecosystem that we live in and appreciate all the hard work everyone puts in here to make media, and particularly our city, such a great place. And I think all of us in the room we really love our city. And I know the gentlemen with me on stage all love our city tremendously. We've got an incredibly, very special place in Toronto, and sometimes we take that for granted. And when my relative relatives visited Toronto for the first time from Sri Lanka this August. It really took me back to see and realize from their eyes what a wonderful, special, and dare I say magical place that we have in Toronto that only sustained over decades because of the work of the people in this room. And we should always take a step in a moment to reflect on that. So thank you guys for doing all that you do. Happy holidays, happy 2026.
Marty, thank you very much, Marty. Much appreciated. And now we're going to have Joe to come up, please, to make the presentation. Why don't you come up forward and make the presentation, and we're going to ask Sabina Weissman to come forward, please. Sabina Weissman, please come forward. And Party forgot one, while she's coming up here, Party, you forgot one item. You didn't mention the cooks. Oh! Okay. The cooks are very important to us, yes or no? Yes, the cooks are very important. Thank you very much indeed. That I have here on my list is Alex Kontarakis. Alex Kontarakis, are you here? If you're here, please raise your hand or make your way up. Okay, there he is. So if you can run over here as much as you can, we would appreciate your speed. Alex Kontarakis, GrecaTV for Culture and Journalism. Okay, we ready for the photo? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for you politicians that come and a meeting for the state. Thank you very much. You can now
that Thomas Saros wanted everybody to understand.
This is for culture, humanities, and social justice. Congratulations to Gilberto Rios. For your journalism, for social justice, and free expression. Congratulations.
I wanted to just say a quick few words about the role that ethnic media outlets play in our communities. I know I mentioned this last year as well, but I want to say again, I want to say a big thank you for the work that you do every day to connect communities across this province with the important information that they need to stay healthy, to stay connected, and that was never more obvious than during the pandemic. And so I really want to say thank you, and please give yourselves a big round of applause because you have done so much to contribute to the health and resilience of our communities. I want to thank Thomas and Maria and everybody for their extraordinary work. Thank you to the cooks. Thank you to the chefs. They've done a wonderful job as always. I'm so very appreciative of it. I do have the very great honor, of being able to make a couple of announcements tonight. One of the ones I want to announce is we are going to be calling on the government to introduce a provincial version of the local journalism initiative. I think it's about time, don't you? I really do. We know what a difference it makes, so let's get it done. And to do that, and by the way, that will mean funding to hire journalists to produce civic journalism for underserved communities across the province. But I'm going to invite you all to join us on January 28th for a roundtable where we're going to develop the idea further. And I really do want to thank Maria and Thomas and everyone for their extraordinary contribution to this process because it was you that have fueled this initiative, and I'm looking forward to developing it further with all of you. But tonight is about celebrating the incredible work that's happening right now, right here in this room.
Good evening, everyone. once again, it is a great pleasure to be here with you, to see so many friends and so many acquaintances. Thank you, Tom, for organizing this annual gala and also for the award for the hard-working people in the Canadian ethnic media. Because it's due to your sacrifices that we are reaching out to large segment of our society which the English or French language are not their mother language. And we know the sacrifices you go through. Our government, under the leadership of Premier Ford and our Minister, Honorable Graham McGregor, we will always stand by you. We will always listen to you, and you have a friend in the government, and you can reach us anytime. Our doors are open for you, for any issues you have, and we will always listen to you and respond to your needs. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.
Good evening, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays for each one of you. This is my 10th time to attend this event, and every year I'm very astonished with the growing number of membership of this multicultural ethnic media, and with 55% of my riding not born in Canada. That tells the story of the ethnic groups, the ethnic media. This is the media people watch, not the mainstream media. So thank you very much for all the work you do. I'm very happy to be here today, and anytime you need anything, please reach out to us, me, Aris, or the minister. We are all available. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sabawi. Yes, we're going to make a presentation now to Tom Saras as president.
For the great work that you have done, your leadership, keeping this association alive and well, supporting each other and speaking up and giving voices to so many communities. I just have to say, we live in a time, not here in Canada, thankfully, although there's some that are even trying to do it here in Canada, where they're trying to silence the different voices. And we know that that's happening south of the border, and it certainly happens in many countries around the world. But here in Canada, we want those voices to rise up. We want to celebrate diversity. We want to hear the different points of view and how we can make Canada stronger and better than ever before. And I thank each and every one of you, all of your members, who have given the voice to many in the community, sometimes voices that are forgotten, to remind us that in this country, when you come here, no matter where you've come from, no matter how long or how short you've lived here, you can reach your full potential. And I thank you for the work that you do in sharing information with so many in all of the different communities, letting those voices be heard, and collectively coming together to celebrate the best country in the world. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and all the best in 2026.
I'm not surprised that for a lifetime you're a mayor after you're most politician.
Thank you, Tom. I'm not sure everybody heard it, but Tom says he's not surprised that Frank Scarpitti is there for a lifetime. That's not quite true. It's only 40 years, right? So we can go to the left a little bit here. Neil coming up. Here comes one room. Okay.
GrecaTV is the television of the Greek diaspora, a place where news, music, interviews, and cultural shows keep our Hellenic spirit alive across Canada and the world.
Founded by Bill Fatsis, a retired justice, politician, and community journalist, GrecaTV is his lifelong dream to preserve Greek language, faith, and heritage for future generations. And it's completely free, anytime, anywhere.
Bill invites you all to join him. Watch GrecaTV, celebrate your culture, and support his vision by watching and advertising with GrecaTV. Together, we keep our heritage strong.